time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next.
Your 2021 Texas Rangers.
Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now here is Paul Molitor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Toronto, the third baseman, Paul.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And this is in the air now, out to left. Garcia comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
The batter will be John Olerud. Now that's popped up. And he'll settle under it. But he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Meyer.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Meyer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch coming, here it is.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Ball 1.
strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Steven Matz gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
Ready now is Charlie Culberson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That'll bring in Nick Solac as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. If they'll just get the 1 out here, as the runner will get back safely at first. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, man, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
At the plate now, Nate Walker giving chase is Green. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Diva.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig in to bat at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Michael Young, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Stepping in for the Jays, Sean Green. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The second baseman.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Tayoska Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly over the first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
Leading up for the Rangers, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 7.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. In there, 2-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting 8.
Base is empty, 2 away. And now here's Nate Lowe. First offering on its way.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line hard to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's in.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. George Springer the next to hit, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. And he fouls this one off. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible. and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
For the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. To the plate now, Paul Molitor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Back up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson.
Charlie Culberson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Simeon's there, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Solac.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that means Nick Solac will dig in. Here's the first pitch to him. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Nate Walker.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nate Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Oldenburg.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Inside with the slider, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Meyer.
Standing in now, Meyer. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Fastball well outside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Soft liner towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Hit in the air out to center field. On the run is Dahl, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The right fielder, number 15, Sean.
At the plate now, Sean Green. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 3-0.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Tayoska Hernandez digging in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the hits just keep on a-coming against this arm.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 2. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Kyle Cody answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Paul Molitor will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays are out in front 5-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The catcher, Ivan.
Now here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH. Michael Young hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And the pitch.
That's a
Now
ball.
a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good
Up
straight
next for the
changeup, El Cambio.
right
There's not
fielder,
much you can do with that.
Joey
You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball,
Gallo.
it just doesn't get there.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch
1-0.
misses to him, it's ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Down
Ball
low,
3.
and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Simeon. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off the lineup,
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, John Olerud. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Here's the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Stepping up is Meyer. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Here we go for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 53.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
1 strike.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
So bases are empty with one gone, and now here's Nate Lowe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Lowe stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. Meyer corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Lowe is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
David Dahl to the plate now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first and makes it a 5-1 contest.
Now batting, second baseman.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
To the plate now, Nick Solac. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rangers 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Sean Green. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Marcus Semien will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So that'll bring in Tayoska Hernandez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. It's going.
Semien's off and running.
Ball 3.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Right there as Pudge guns down another runner at second. Why even try?
Runner gets a good jump from first, but one of the things that helps as a catcher, if you have a plus arm and he puts this throw right on the money.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, George Springer. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. through 5.5. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Rangers 1. And now in the box, Nate Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Walker.
Now here's the first offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Michael Young.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Young. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch. Joey Gallo is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, look at the dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. On to the back 3rd tonight. Stick around on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2 balls and a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in a show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Standing in now, Paul Molitor. He swings and misses, throw down.
0-1.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
0-1, here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box now, John Olerud. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, Matt Meyer. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point.
That's the ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Three runs already home here. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gallo is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on its way. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dahl is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Sean Green.
Now at the plate, here is Sean Green. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Dahl. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Rangers 1. Tyler Chatwood will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 34, Tyler Chatwood.
In now, Adolis Garcia.
The left fielder.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder, Chatwood, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Nate Lowe will be next.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
Solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Nate Lowe digging in now. And that one yanked just foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, David Dahl. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 0-2 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Has a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Nick Solac is on deck. And the 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now at the plate is Nick Solac. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
The batter, not shortstop.
So here is Nate Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. From the stretch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run.
7 complete here tonight.
It's now a 9-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Garcia has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate now, Tayoska Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
George Springer is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, George Springer. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Bo Bichette would be next. The 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Number 47 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 47.
Stepping in now, Paul Molitor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gallo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Kirby Yates is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. First delivery to him as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's down to 3rd. Molitor picks it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Young.
And now Michael Young. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. One and two now.
It's 1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo.
And he'll bounce one on the ground to first.
He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in John Olerud.
First baseman, John Olerud.
And now the first pitch. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Garcia is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, the catcher, Matt Meyer.
So now into the box is Matt Meyer. Flew out last time up. First offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 up in the zone.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep to right center. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 15, Sean Green.
Stepping in next, Sean Green. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Marcus Semien would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Inside, he misses ball 4.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball 1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Rangers 2. At the plate now is Adolis Garcia, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball one.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Striding in is Nate Lowe. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hernandez is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Dahl.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And into bat next will be the outfielder Dahl. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
A bouncer to the left side. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Third baseman, Charlie.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Charlie Culberson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Steven Matz earns his first win of the season. Mike Foltynewicz couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.